That's just some software. This is this is a voice just of my light language. Let's get the throat chakra going. Let's get the chakra going. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
So it says again live now.
Is it? Are we live?
But this is.
Can you hear me now?
This is not the one. So okay, there's a new live. So
new live.
So
are we live again?
We're on the new live one.
Are we live again?
It seems. Yes.
Is anybody out there?
Mm-hmm.
Just say hello, hello, hello. So I don't know. How did our first test go? Was it a success or failure, or just a pause in our creation? Are we live again?
So I'm pretty sure we're live again.
Just clearing out that throat chakra. Like it
doesn't say.
Is anybody out there? Are we actually connected? Are we connected to the chatter comment box?
Yeah, but I don't see live comments here though. It says live. This is we're testing our live stream connection.
Testing 1, 2, 3. This is a different software that we've never used before. So
this is, oh wait, maybe this is the one. Okay, here, live chat. Okay.
Are we on both channels?
We should be on both. It says we're on both.
Hey guys.
Okay, live chat, yes.
Hi everyone.
So oddly, in the list of videos, the new live chat, excuse me, that we just restarted because we lost the connection for a moment, is below the first one that we did. Yeah.
So that's kind of weird why that would show up that way.
Yep.
In the live chat. So that's something new to learn.
So that is live now.
What are we using? Or I don't know if you wanted to tell everybody what software we were trying out.
Well, we have a streaming service switchboard, but we're also streaming off of our phone video, which streams to switchboard. And we normally would use Zoom for this kind of thing. And we wanted to see if we could reduce the need for using Zoom. One of the good things about Zoom is when you start a live streaming through Zoom, if you lose a connection or if your connection is bad or anyone's connection is bad who's within the Zoom room, Zoom keeps the streaming going anyway. Yeah. So when you're on live with...
Don't forget to take out your trash cans.
When you're live on YouTube, if YouTube loses a connection for some reason, sometimes it stops the live stream and makes you start over, which is an old problem.
Which Zoom handles really nicely.
Which Zoom handles very nicely. So that's what's happening now. Where we've reconnected.
Okay.
YouTube started a new stream.
That's interesting that it just automatically did that. So we just wanted to see what would happen if that happened. And there's a puppy wanting to come and get involved.
So I saw that there were a couple people on the first one. Hopefully they'll come back online with this one if they want to say hi.
See what happens.
We wanted to say a couple things and talk about a couple things.
Oh, yeah.
But once again, thank you everyone for registering for the event. It's very exciting. If you haven't registered and you might be able to go online to languagesoflights.com or Open Contact TV. There are links to register and save your seat for the Zoom event and be able to participate with us and the guests that we have.
Yes.
And with each other.
And so there's people just coming from all over the world to represent their their energy and joy and excitement and whatever it is that they come to share, all about what the energy means and unification for this intention of open contact and what it all means and what I'm learning about myself and my journey along the way. So yes. Oh, and we're so excited that excuse me so much. Our journals came, so just in time for World Contact Day. I was very excited that Dave designed this World Contact Day in special commemorative for World Contact Day, this particular 70th anniversary commemorative edition. And this is really meant to be a contact journal. And there are intentional light codes of my own that came from my journals of light codes that I downloaded. And each of them were from represent different times of when I was engaged with my own multidimensional aspects and guides through these symbols, specifically for preparing for contact. So we specifically made this a smaller journal, specifically for taking out, for all of you who are the stargazers and UFO gazers and intentional meditators out there looking for UFO contact. And so it was specifically designed in the energy and preparation and intention of that. So there's symbols below at the bottom. And Dave's rendering of our little alien guy, of which we have a little kind of rubber little statue that he sort of designed after. And everything, even the borders, are all things that came from things that I have drawn and or painted. And the intention, and then there's also the quote on the back from Carl Sagan. In the deepest sense, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence is a search for ourselves. Carl Sagan. So, with that said, this is intentionally meant for recording contact events, no matter where they happen, whether it's in your dreams, whether it's in the stars, whether it's in your meditations, whether it's in your thoughts, your heart. So that is the intention behind it. And also these symbols created specifically from our star families, brought to you and all of us to amplify and initiate and activate and illuminate the things within us to help propel that idea even faster and further. So thank you to all of you for help sharing our dream and my dream come true to bring all of these symbols to all of you. Sorry about the puppy. Mm-hmm. And also just to share with you a couple new of the publications, my Color of Life journals that we've been so excited creating, and each and every one of these are contained and filled with light language codes and symbols. And these are created, this one in particular is created in such a way to encourage people. And you can see the drawings on my YouTube. I always say YouTube. On my website, languagesoflights.com. And these are available all on Amazon. And so this journal is designed.
And if you go to Languages of Lights, to the journals and publications links, the links to get them on Amazon with a lot of information about each particular journal is on the website. And the links, you click there and it takes you right to the product on Amazon.
So thank you. And thank you for that, my programmer and website extraordinaire and designer, graphic designer. So really Dave brought my dreams to life, and to all of you and to all of us, and for my dream to bring these to humanity in a new and different way to help accelerate our dream of open contact and whatever that means to all of us. And This particular journal is designed with symbols inside, and the pages are designed to encourage and inspire us all to write down information on lined pages. There's also a blank page for drawings and other information, and another page with a grid and other lines to encourage people to also draw the symbols you may be receiving or that you would like to draw and repeat and write down to use as your own activations. So I wanted to share that. And this particular journal comes in 4 different sizes. And the other one was just a crazy, I drew this a long time ago, just sitting and doodling one day. And I told myself one day I was going to make myself a journal. I'm so sorry about her. Shh, it's okay, baby. We'll be right there. She wants to come out and join us. Loves our energy, of course. So I just wanted to see this in print one day. So this is my own personal diary cover. And I kind of decided it's in hardcover and softcover. It was just fun and colorful and playful. And it was part of this whole idea of my own, expressing my own colors of life. And
Wendy wanted a journal that she could use that was set up exactly how
the way
she
I
wanted it to be.
The way, yeah, so
And
it actually has a spot for
and there are fun and interesting and,
like symbols on throughout,
surprises.
so surprise little symbols throughout,
Watermarked in some areas.
specifically placed and selected, and a place for just where I like to write things and symbols that made sense to me.
So it's 111 pages, and Wendy and I went through every single page and decided what symbols we wanted to put on each page. Some are geometry symbols, and some are flowers, and there's some hidden secret ones that you might find when you're looking through it. But the idea behind it was, as she is journaling, the kind of things that are inspiring to her, and if you want to share in those kinds of experiences, then the Color of Life journal is set up to have all kinds of different ways of journaling. And this is actually called, yes, it's Everyday Activations.
Everyday Activations.
Wendy's Private Diary Collection, Volume 1. And as she continues to use this,
yep,
we will have a Volume 2.
So yes, I'm always excited to create these, and I'm journaling all the time, so I'm always going through journals, and so it's really exciting for me to write in my own journal that I've created. So yes, I just was really excited about it. So sharing my love and fun and energy and my colors of life with all of you in new and exciting ways. So I wanted to check to see, are we, I wasn't sure if anybody was out there, or and I wanted to say hi and say hey if anybody was out there, and maybe out there on Languages of Lights. And I thought, since we're live and checking this out, and I thought, well, I might as well.
Oh, and someone RSVP'd.
Oh, to the
World Contact.
Well, thank you for RSVPing to World Contact Day. And
So
please do check out also my website, languagesoflights.com, for new events coming up on my channel, on my website, for members. And so
see, it says live
there
now.
it is.
There's the thing.
There it is, live.
So another experiment that we're doing here is we're transmitting on 2 channels simultaneously, the Languages of Lights channel and the Open Contact TV channel. And we want to see how difficult it is for us to navigate back and forth to be able to chat with anyone who's, chatting and wanting to talk with us on 2 different channels.
Because that's what we're going to, and we've got a lot of people that are going to be joining us. And so we're excited to be able to broadcast on 2 different YouTube channels, depending on where people are coming from and where you're finding us at. And so we're really excited about that as well. Oh, geez.
So you're right. I think we'll need two different phones, or on my laptop.
Yeah.
So it's distracting to use the computer while we're live, because because I have to hit the keyboard and it makes clicking noises.
We'll be right there,
and
Lee.
mouse button clicks. And that's, you know, a little distracting for not only us and Wendy when we're doing the live thing, but the microphone's on. So everyone is going to hear. So if we have a guest on and I'm clicking away, that's not going to work. So we need to figure out all these things. And in this case, we have a special software that's streaming from the phone to the streaming service, and the streaming service is streaming to both YouTube channels, and we could connect Facebook Live and a couple other things.
It's sort of synchronistic. I was just hearing from the guides, like, they're all like kind of like how we're all connecting from different places, all in different ways and different times, and maybe we should probably go. She's getting kind of loud out there.
But I do want to make sure
we'll be right
that
there,
not
baby.
only do we thank everyone for registering and signing up for the World Contact Day event, and we are going to, in the start of the event, we're going to talk a little bit about why we're so excited about this and the synchronicities. And
how it all started, how I was inspired to begin.
It's very exciting because people from all over the world
so exciting
have registered to come and participate.
And that was my dream, was just that there was representations from all over the planet excited about this. And I wanted to just mention really quickly before we go, our puppy's getting anxious. These symbols are specifically for connecting to, speaking of connecting, to the Ayel, the Sasani, the Pleiadians, and Earth. So that is the intentional representation. And of course, not to be left unsaid is that everybody is watching. All dimensions, planets and celestial galaxies and places and faces and spaces we can't even begin to imagine. And that's what this is all about, is how much more can we learn and know about ourselves and our stories, our history. And so we're really excited to share all of this with all of you. And so we've got a couple of different channelers. Jonathan Trinity Martin is going to be with us. Tyler Ellison is going to be coming by as well. We've got several other people that are hoping to be able to even just come by and say hello. And my dear friend Jacqueline Smith, author and hybrid and experiencer, is going to be our first presenter. So we're very excited to have so many people from everywhere excited about this day, and what we may think is a small group changes everything, moves everything in a big way. And again, we don't change the version of Earth we're on. Together, we create this frequency together where we move to the version of frequency of the Earth that is more in harmony with that core loving vibration. So I guess with that said, we should probably take our puppy and get her a little exercise and a little dinner as she gets a little louder, and Sirius star system.
And our time has changed.
Yes, that's the other thing.
Daylight savings time.
So yes,
she's off a little bit.
We're all off a little bit. So as here in the United States,
create time, so silly.
So yeah, so as soon as we wake up, we have to change our clocks to an hour later. So for our bodies, it's one time, but the time is a different time. So it often takes us a couple of days to, oh my goodness, to acclimate.
So it's funny, because as we try to operate more in a higher dimensional state of consciousness,
okay, we're coming.
Do we want to teach her, the puppy, how to tell time? Because time is just a made-up construct.
It's all synchronism. It's all beautifully orchestrated synchronism. So we thank you, all of you, for the synchronism in your joining us here and now. For every time we're together, it is always going to be here and now. So thank you all. We love you. We love you. I was going to plan to stay longer and pull some cards, but I guess our puppy has some other ideas. So Abby is calling. So we love you. Bye, everybody.
The ISIS energy of Abby.
Yes, the ISIS energy of Abby is demanding attention. That indeed. So thanks, everybody. Mwah. Mwah. See you Wednesday.